One notable actor is missing from House of the Dragon Season 2, but it doesn't mean they'll be gone from the show for good. The Game of Thrones prequel will return to HBO in 2024 after an acclaimed first season, and looks to make things even bigger and better than before. House of the Dragon Season 2 will see the Dance of the Dragons truly begin, dividing Westeros as civil war breaks out across the Seven Kingdoms. While House of the Dragon Season 2's cast is bringing back a lot of actors and adding several new ones, there was a name left off the official cast list: Graham McTavish, who played Sir Harold Westerling, Lord Commander of the Kingsguard in Season 1. It had seemed like the show was setting him up for a bigger role, which makes his absence surprising. However, Game of Thrones proved that him missing Season 2 doesn't rule out a major comeback later on. As it stands, there's been no official word on why Graham McTavish's Harold Westerling isn't returning for House of the Dragon Season 2. It's possible it's as simple a reason as scheduling conflicts. The actor was working on Outlander Season 7 prior to Season 2 filming, and has several other projects in various stages of development, so maybe he just couldn't make it work out. In the show, he has left King's Landing and the Kingsguard behind, and while it seemed like he was going to help Rhaenyra, he may simply be trying to lead a more peaceful life instead. The more likely reason, though, is that it's to do with the show's story. House of the Dragon Season 1's ending set up the war beginning, but Harold's own future was uncertain, as by that point in the book Fire and Blood the character was long dead. In the show, he has left King's Landing and the Kingsguard behind, and while it seemed like he was going to help Rhaenyra, he may simply be trying to lead a more peaceful life instead. There are several new characters coming in Season 2, several of whom will be directly involved in Rhaenyra's story, including Adam and Alan of Hall, Hugh the Hammer, and Altha White. Along with giving bigger roles to existing characters like Baela Targaryen, it may just be that there was no room in the story for Harold at this point. Luckily for Harold Westerling, there is precedent for Game of Thrones cast members and characters to go missing for an entire season or more, and then return in a very significant way. There were clear reasons for their departures, but the show gave them important storylines upon return, though by Game of Thrones ending some are, of course, debated in terms of quality. Missing Game of Thrones characters who returned in significant ways. Character actor, appeared in Missing, returned. Boristan Selmy, Ian McElhinney, Season 1, Season 2, Seasons 3 to 5, Barrington Darien. David Michael Scott / Richard Dormer, Season 1, Season 2 4 to 5, Season 3 6 to 8, Bran Stark. Isaac Hempstead Wright, Seasons 1 to 4, Season 5, Seasons 6 to 8, Gentry. Joe Dempsey, Seasons 1 to 3, Seasons 4 to 6, Seasons 7 to 8, Sandor the Hound Clegging. Rory McCann, Seasons 1 to 4, Season 5, Seasons 6 to 8. Yura Greyjoy, Gemma Wellen, Season 2 to 4, Season 5, Seasons 6 to 8. Game of Thrones.